Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Betfair Training Community live daily videos. So for those of you who are new here, every day I do these live videos where we chat about everything trading related. And at the minute it's all about the morning routine. Probably going to try and theme them on something else for the next 30 days. If you are new here, please hit subscribe. If you don't know me, my name is Ryan Carruthers from the Betfair Trading Community, where we help traders go further faster with our forum, stats software, etc, etc. Now firstly guys, I must apologise. I missed a couple of the videos last week through Wi-Fi issues, life, everything that there was. Sometimes these things get in the way and they stop me being around in the morning first thing sometimes. It's freezing in here today. So, what did everybody do over the weekend? What did you get up to? Not just trading wise, what did you do with your family, your wives, your children, partners, etc, etc. I've got the book. Don't really know what we spoke about last, so I'm just going to have a quick recap. So the last one was, we looked at the West Brom game, West Brom versus Bristol, which we said if it's 0-0 at half time, we were going to do an LCS. And also we looked at a couple of games, Geese, Hampstead and Landskrona, Varbergs, and that was for the over 1.5s, and that was a split stake. So that was on the, that can't have been on the 18th. So we just flew. So, West Brom was 3-0 at half time, so that was gone. Come on, find me this. 2 matches on the game. So, there was a goal on 26 minutes in the Geese versus Halmstad game, which was quite frustrating really, because we wanted to be in at 30 minutes. Sometimes that is going to happen. Landskrona Varbergs again was the same, but that one worked out quite nicely. We got in at 30 minutes, 37 minutes there was a goal, which was a quite a nice little trade that. Looking through today, it's looking a little bit quieter today. There's a couple of leagues on that I'm not majorly keen on. The weekend was so busy, there was so much football on. I put a list in BTC of games that I was looking at doing some LCS lay the draw type stuff on, and it was just like, it was huge that fit criteria. I didn't trade all of them obviously, because they have to still they have to fit in play with everything. But yeah, I'm just playing around with the spreadsheet today, guys, just to filter out some of the crap, basically, and looking at the nil-nils for half-time versus full-time. I'm not sure if there's anything in there that I particularly like the look of, to be honest. I'm not sure what's... So we've got, like, the leagues that we've got today. Czech Republic Youth League, not touching. Bahrain Premier League, not touching. Egypt Premier League, not touching. Turkey Super League, Fenerbahce versus Besiktas. Big game that, for them in that league. Might look at it. Argentina Primera B Metropolitana, not touching that. Chile Primera B, not probably going to touch that either. So the ones that I'm going to look at, I do have another game that I've looked at though, in terms of potential goals, and it is the Hacken versus Gothenburg game. So the two games that I am probably going to narrow down now on, Fenerbahce Besiktas. Let's have a look at that one first, shall we? So we have an average overall goals of 3.15 in the game, which is pretty good. Percentages half time, 25% 0-0 at half time. That drops to 5% at full time, and the goals, average second half goals, 1.85. So I like the look of that one. So I think that one's going to be one that we're going to check for. It's just warming up in this office now. It's been freezing when I first came in. We're also going to have a look at the 1-0 to Fenerbahce. Good morning, Michael. Good to have you on the video. So if you've just joined us, we're just looking at the Fenerbahce versus Besiktas game. I'm also going to have a look at this game if it's 1-0 to Fenerbahce. So this game kicks off at 7 PM. So the date today is the 24th. I'm just writing this down. So we've got Fenerbahce v Besiktas. Looks like Besiktas probably will concede though, because they've got Karius in goal, haven't they? I'm allowed to say that, I'm a Liverpool fan. So if it's 0-0 or 1-0 at half time, we're going to look to do essentially lay the current score. But so just to get this in your minds now, guys, if it's 1-0 to Fenerbahce, we need Fenerbahce to be firing. We need them to be on fire. We need them to be really dominating and getting shots on target. Or we need it to be totally against the run of play and Besiktas to be the main team. So Besiktas are the one they've got the shots on target, they're winning the ball in midfield, they're getting the ball forward quickly, etc, etc, etc. So that's the mindset that we need for that game. And if it's 0-0, then we need the chance of goals. We need the opportunity of goals to be there. So we need to think about that one. So that's one game. And then there's also a game on in Sweden at 6 PM, which is one I'm looking at as well. We have a 0-0 at full time of 0%. And half time 30%. So that's quite a nice drop, and an average goals of 3.15. And it's very, very similar as well. It's another 0-0 or a 1-0, because the 1-0 at half time to Häcken is 30%, which drops to 5% full time. So that's like quite a nice looking one as well. Göteborg. So we're looking at there, 0-0 and also 1-0 at half time, and we've got an LCS there. It's still freezing in this place. So there's two nice trades there. I'm going to go in. What I'm going to do now though is delve into them a little bit more. I want to know a little bit more about those teams. So if we nip to, let's have a look at Twitter, see what's happening with It's a big Turkish derby, that. Fenerbahce versus Besiktas. Just looking through now, Twitter, seeing what's happening with Fenerbahce and Besiktas, to see if there's anything I can pick up on or that I can verify. Just trying to get some nice, I'm just trying to get some team news and see. I'm also going to nip into BTC and see what everybody else is on. Probably carry the discussion on there as well. What trades did everybody do at the weekend then? Good to hear about them. We still also do have the competition for a free month of BTC running. There is 17 days left to enter that. So I'm going to pop that there. And you can actually get, it's totally free to enter, and you get complete, full, unrestricted access to Betfair Trading Community. So we're not going to hide anything from you. You can see absolutely everything, whether you're a member, a new member, cancelled member, previous member, whatever you are, you will be able to get access to BTC if you win the competition. Now, all you have to do to enter is pick one of the ways to enter, and you'll get one entry. Now, if you want to get more than one entry, you can. You can get up to 3 entries on this. So if you answer a question, if you become a subscriber of the YouTube channel, and if you visit BTC on Facebook, then that's the 3 entries. So Ewan, you traded the horses and badly. Why was it badly, buddy? So I am just going through BTC while we have a look. One of the members put a tweet up as well about most financial mistakes are behavioural. There is no math that can correct errors due to lack of self-discipline or greed. I like that. And you found that on Twitter. I think Twitter is really, really good for trading. I just think it's really, really good for it. The forum is so busy this morning. So Ewan, you are learning scalping, but few went against it and you did not get out soon enough, but still trying. Scalping is very difficult, very tough. It's one of those things that, yeah, it takes a while to get right. Are you documenting what you've done after the trades though? So what went right, what went wrong, and what you learned from that trade, because then when you take that into the next trade, it makes it a lot easier and it gives you that solid base to learn from, and you can go over it and see. Gosh, there's a lot going on the forum today. Okay. Yes, that's cracking you, and that is great. I mean, I think by documenting what you're actually doing and what went right and what went wrong, you're actually identifying patterns and yourself as well. So how you feel in that trade, but then when you spot that again, you can cut it early, so you know that it could be a losing trade. You still have mental problems with getting out on losses. Oh man, I know. That if I had £1 for every trader that was in that boat, I probably wouldn't ever need to trade. I really, really don't know how to voice or to teach people how to stop doing that. I really wish that. I wish there was just one sentence or one thing I could say to you that would stop it. But it genuinely has got to come from you. And I really, really, really do appreciate your honesty about this. And I think it takes balls, so massive fair play. And I think it's great that you are doing that. It shows that you do want to get better and you want to stop it. I just don't know how I can. I wish there was something I could just say to just stop doing that. I know one of the members that I had ages ago, he used to put an elastic band on the back of his hand, and every time he did it, he stayed in play when he shouldn't have done. He pinged the band so that it fired back on his wrist and hurt, and he eventually got out on that. But then you still got to ping the band, and I think it still comes back to that. It's down to you. You're the one that's got to take action on it. I think you're getting better but slowly. But slow progress is better than no progress, and also it's better than fast progress in a short period of time. It gives you overconfidence. By building things slowly, I mean, it's where the saying Rome wasn't built in a day comes from, because it wasn't, and look at it. And if you go to Rome now, they're always building all the time. And I think that's a great analogy for trading and life, really, as well. We're always building upon what we've got. It's always a slow process, and we will get there eventually. But we're always building and we're always learning. And I think if you think about it that way, then for me it makes a hell of a lot of sense. And also think about for me it's the trading plan. I don't do the scalping anymore, but if I did, I know that I would enter there. I'd enter here. My stop loss would be here. My profit would be here. I'd go bum 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 or bum 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 bum. I'd stick to that plan, but because I do not break from the trading plan. But it is difficult to do that. You know what you need to do. The difficulty is in the execution. Don't give yourself a hard time. Learn from it and move on. Exactly. Fantastic advice. And thank you for sharing that. I think I know who that is. So thank you for sharing that. Right. That's one of the great things about this Ewan. This gives you an opportunity, and exactly like the community, it gives you the opportunity to feel supported, because like I said, trading is lonely, isn't it? And it is, you know, sat here on my own trading away. It can be quite lonely, and if you do make not a mistake, but if you make a bad trade, you are isolated, and you can get into that full tilt, that hole. Whereas with feeling like you've got people there to support you, who you can talk about it and who get it, it's definitely a big help. Probably that was to the guy who's using his daughter's YouTube account. He says he probably should sign in to his own. It's football today. Keeping an eye on Fenerbahce. Keeping an eye on the other game, which I've completely lost now. Right, I've got it here. It's on my other sheet. The Hacken game, because another nice stat there is second half over 1.5%, 65%, over second half over 0.5, 100%. Just quite a nice little stat there. All right. Has anybody seen anything for today that they like the look of? Anything in trading that you've seen that you think, ooh, quite like that? Just going to start commenting on the NFL as well. was watching that last night. So the 49ers QB not looking good. Quite a bad injury for him last night. If anyone is interested in the NFL, the Bills absolutely shocked the Vikings as well. I thought the Bills were going to be an awful team this year. I mean, they are, but I can't believe they actually beat the Vikings. Did anyone watch the golf as well? I had my iPad with the golf on, I had the telly with the NFL on, and it was just amazing. Like, is Tiger back? I don't know. He was looking pretty good. Go Tiger, I know, amazing. Yeah. Go Tiger. Right guys, so a bit of a quieter day today, so probably going to wrap it up there. If you've got any questions, I'll hang about for a couple of minutes. I am going to be diving into the BTC community now as well. So if you are a member, I will see you there. And if you want to carry on the discussion, that's where I will be. I've put up a couple of bits and bobs in there already. So if you want to chat to me there, you can. I am more than happy. I'm going to look through the tennis emails as well, and get that sent out for the members in a moment or two. And also, if there's any sort of themes that you would like these videos to be around, let me know, because I want to keep them coming and keep them good and keep them interesting as well. I want you guys to be able to get something out of them too. I mean, we do get, amazes me how many views we get. Not always in the morning either. Sometimes it's, well, I know it's at night time and people's lunch breaks when people can, which is great. I love that. So I'm just gonna do the tennis email for BTC, and if no one's got any questions, then I will shoot off and get this sent out, and probably get some coffee and look into what else is happening today. Okay guys, I will just give you that competition link again before I leave, so that you can enter that, which is, I'm going to do that there. I hope you all have a fantastic day. If anyone needs me, you can get hold of me. If you are a member, just send me a message on the community, or you can tag me in a post in the community if you want to ask me a question that isn't so private, or if there's an idea that you've got around something that you potentially spotted, let me know if you want. We'll have a bit of a chat about it. If you aren't a member, drop me an email, info@betfairtrainingcommunity.com, and I will more than happily help you out. Have a great day guys, fantastic start to the week, and I will see you in the morning. Cheers guys.